And hello again. We are back to playing Outer Wilds. And today we will continue exploring. Last time we explored a lot of Giant's Deep. And we kind of know that this spark is something being launched from this space cannon, orbital cannon, built by Nomai. So but we have not finished exploring it, so let's continue with that. And then we will get back to Twins, from which we had like no real success last time, but hopefully this time we will be more successful. Also, an important change. I switched to streaming in 60 FPS. Let's see if it's better or not. Last time I noticed that the game felt a little bit jagged in 30. So I decided to actually raise it a little bit. Well, a little bit. To like some obnoxiously high value. I mean, everyone knows that 30 FPS is enough for anybody, right? Not for the stream, obviously. Or rather, not for modern games, I guess. Oh. As usual, I did the same. Stupidity. I should have used autopilot. But I'm not very smart, so... Okay, let's focus on... the space cannon. And basically we need to land our ship on there. Let's do this. And let's enable... How do we enable landing camera? I forgot. I think we cannot do that in space. Yes. Aha, C. Need to remember that. No, 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 no. I don't want there. I want to go outside. I think that was a mistake. I landed in a really inconvenient place. Let's try again. Do it like this. Yes. And now I should be able to do it exactly the way I want. We need to enter that module that was damaged. I think it's this one. Let's go inside it. And there is also one more module that got lost. We need to see if we can find it or not. But let's get in there. Okay. Probe tracking module. We started reading this, but have not finished. Imagine private. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Aha, we read that. We won't be able to receive our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. And I think that's exactly what happened. And control module projection stone. Probe tracking module. Let's see if we can see it. It's somewhere interesting. Dark bramble, maybe? But how did it got there? But it looks like... I mean, it's just like my thought, so it may not actually be there. Let's... Mano, my better 50%. Aha, yes, we also read these. Yes. So we read everything from here. Let's see if there is anything else interesting in this module. At least I don't see anything on this side of it. Let's try to... Okay. Let's see if we can find anything white. No, I think nothing. Yes, that should be this tube, should be like this control mechanism, but it doesn't work. So I guess that's it, and we need the third module. And it's, well, likely it's not here. Let's actually see if we can get anywhere from here. I already see that we cannot get anywhere. So I guess we should just go outside. Or that could be actually the Giant's Deep ocean floor. Like the center. There were also these, like... let's get back to ship. And... I guess we should... probably... yeah. Well, first of all, we need to recover. Let's carefully look that there is... Yes, it's most likely there, in the core of the planet. But we will not be able to get there, right? Or maybe we will. Where are those cyclones that are the opposite way? Is that the right way? Okay. That blows us upstairs. And here is something interesting, actually. I don't think we explored this island. Is there anything we can do here? Okay. Oops. We need cyclones that are counterclockwise. Do we see any? Everything seems to be clockwise here. The last one. Let's try to go into this one. Yes. Seems like we need to penetrate this somehow. But I'm not sure if there is a way even to do this. Yes, that's definitely not a good idea. You know what? Let's probably rise somewhere into space and try to look at what we have in our knowledge. Orbital probe cannon. Broken remains from the May space station in orbit around. Cannon structural integrity was compromised in the process because somebody set it for a higher power. Launch module was badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. Nomai named Mallow argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised. Underwater. Purple electricity. Yeah, okay. So it gave me the hint that it's on Giant's Deep. You might put the orbital probe cannon on indefinite hiatus. Cannon was not asked to fire. Ash Twin Towers. More to explore there. Good. From a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed. Ember Twins. North Pole. This is also something to try. It seems like it's somehow related to quantum stuff. Okay. I don't know yet how to get to the probe tracking module. So let's probably try to explore. There is more to explore in Ash Twin Towers, and we are getting actually on the finalization, so it may be easier to get to the twins, to explore Ash Twins at the current position within the loop. And I should not travel manually because, well, I'm bad at it. Like, awfully bad. There is also something orbiting the sun, but we will need to explore that a little bit later. What is this actually? I think this is the quantum moon, right? Or is it something more interesting? Let's try to get to it. Yes, I think it's the quantum moon. I'm doing an awful lot of stupid things today. They were actually, the Nomai, I mean, they were speaking about this solar station. Let's try to land somewhere. Somewhere where? Somewhere here. The ship will be swept away by the wave of sand. That, I guess that's not a huge deal. I think I got in there somehow. Did I? Let's try. Here. Can we? I guess. Yes! That was lucky. But actually was never here, so let's explore. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Idea progressing with the Sun Station plans? Presently, my assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. How curious. Rami thinks I'm a gas. And I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Idea. I don't see what state of matter you are has to do with this. And I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction. But here we are. Hypothesis. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial to you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That at least we can agree on. Okay. Yes, I lost my ship. But that's, I guess, not a problem for this loop. Oh, this will be painful. I wonder if there is some way to get rid of those cacti. Okay. Okay. I am done, I guess. No? Well, I will be done in a few seconds. Okay, there is still more to explore there, but that's for later. For now, let's get back to Ember Twin. The best time to explore it is on the beginning of the loop. I'm actually completely ignoring Timberhearth. I mean, should I probably speak with someone about the things I learned and maybe get some information about that? Or maybe that's a completely dumb idea, but... Well... we can try that later today. So there is the station orbiting the sun. I wonder, can I select it from here? If I can, I will, but I cannot. Let's try to see what it is and try to get to it. No, no chance. One more pointless loop. Okay, that happens. Or maybe it's time to actually. I mean, let's try to speak with everyone here and see if they can tell something interesting. Keep getting killed by ghost matter. Not if you use your scalp to detect it. You won't, you dumb idiot. Did you think I made that just so you could take pretty little pictures of trees? It has multiple uses. You do know you can use it as a light source, right? Stars above. Please tell me you knew that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's nothing new. I wonder if there is any reason actually if there is anything new here. But anyway, let's try. Mhm. I think I don't get like anything new here in dialogue, so probably that was completely pointless idea. Okay. At least until I get some hint that I need to talk to someone here, I will not be exploring this anymore. At least not this valley where we live. Already spent some time. What? Okay. I'm so unbelievably clever. Can I... Wow, that would be really sad if I just died in here, like... clipping through the part I was not supposed to do. Ah. No way. That's the saddest thing, like the saddest loop I've ever been in this game. Okay, I will try for a couple more minutes, and if I don't find a way around, I will restart the day. I found the way around. Nice. Actually, should I probably look around this launch pad? Is there anything interesting here? Nothing I can... Oh. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see if it's not too late for Ember Twin, and if it is, then let's go to the Ash Twin. Autopilot, you killed me. Autopilot just... Okay, now it's definitely not too late for Ember Twin. On the South Pole it was, or on the Northern Pole? Actually, there is something interesting on both poles of this planet. Or not. Yes, here is this Quantum Moon locator. And on the South Pole. What's on the South Pole? Wow. Have I seen this yet? I don't remember. Okay. Okay. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfels asked me to update our star charts. So I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know? What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernovae today. Usually I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye on or four on the stars, and maybe you'll spot one yourself. How dangerous is that big cone of falling sand? I guess we know. On a scale of 1 to death, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awfully pretty for. Okay. Right now the sand is flowing from ash twin to amber twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We are not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomena. Well, the process reverses. I guess I'm not leaving yet to see why it reverses and to see it reverse. Because the star collapses earlier. Oh. If you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin. Once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Definitely. How do I know if I've spotted a supernova? Supernova look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell that they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespan, which is why it's so unusual to see two in a single day. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realized. I wonder if it's important information about two supernovas. Or maybe... I don't know. Maybe he refers to that other flash we've seen. Where should I explore here? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout. So I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on Amber Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky. It's not one of our crashes. Surprisingly enough, this one's Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the twins, but strangely, not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. Well, have you tried looking underground? Actually, they seem to be quite fanatical to building underground. So where did they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Amber Twin is full of cave systems, though. Maybe the answer lies on the ground. Okay. At least I can't confirm anything interesting to them. Oh. Yes. Let's actually do this. And what about that lake bed? There was some information. Lakebed cave. The bottom of the dry. Okay, let's try to find that cave. At the bottom. Is it that place actually? No. It's ravine, not cave. I guess. But let's try to get deeper. And here we actually have something interesting. Okay. We are too late, I guess. The sand eventually reverses its direction. But it's... I guess it's not in this loop. Yeah, it's indeed a light source. Nice. Yeah, let's go to the Ash Twin. Or maybe... I mean, this is something interesting, right? I don't think I've been in this cave. Hope it doesn't lead too much underground, because we are quite limited in this. But there... I think it will not work this way. Or will it? Is there even anything interesting in these ravines? Let's try to find out. The Sunless City. But here is this ghost matter, right? Right. How do I... I think there is no way. Let's get there. Yeah. High energy lab. This door will need to remain closed for some time. Why and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the Whitehall station. An update. The high energy lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you are here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Okay, that's difficult. Rami and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab currently can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. Okay, there is... Did we see anything interesting there? Well, it's not too much you can do with this, I guess. Where is my ship? I don't remember anything, to be honest, about this. Okay. That's a seems to be interesting place. Let's get a little bit away from the sand storm. And that was really lucky. Yes, I remember this. But not this. And it's some... Oh, this is some kind of quantum thingy, but we need... Actually, is there... Shit. And there is... How much time do we have before it goes up again? Can we... 19 there. Yes, we could. Nice. Nice. Wonder if there is something. Yes, there is. Let's get. I wonder if we can survive here. Or let's just run for it. And let's see if we can survive here. Okay, seems like we can. Nice. Friends visiting from the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Rami found me. But the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine our otherwise immensely clever Konai would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. No new information, I guess. Let's get to the next place. Yes, we were here, but nothing, at least I can find nothing useful here, except for the trees, of course. I wonder if we have time to run. So everything goes to the Ember Twin. All paths lead to the Ember Twin. Sunless City it is. But I completely forgot how to get there, actually. I think we always got there through the probe escape pod. So let's try escape pod again. I wonder how can we get into the sun station, and can we, and even should we? First, the cave at the bottom of the lake bed. Let's try to get there. Okay. Maybe a signal. Quantum fluctuations. At least not nearby, right? Cave shard. 130 meters. Let's try to find it. 125 meters. We can actually die here, being like filled with sand. Cave shark 120 meters. No. Okay. So it is somewhere nearby. How do we find it in so limited amount of time? I don't know. Let's try a couple more times. Let's try. Okay, now let's try doing it a little bit more sensibly. Would be nice if we could somehow lock on the frequency. Why did we fly? Or are we even in the right cave? "107. So it could be somewhere a little bit higher, right? Or there could be a way from the cave. I think... No. I think it's most likely that it's from somewhere inside. But it's too late. Eh, okay. What did we get actually as the last point? Mhm. Well... Raptors on the city. I guess it's also a little bit too late, maybe. Maybe we can try getting into that... What was it? Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Let's see if we can. Well, it's actually quite intact, because it's quite early, I think. Let's try to get inside on the ship. think this is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Yes. Mm-hmm. Should be able to land here. But here it's to upwards. Let's try to figure out where we need how we need to enter it. And we no, not like this. Okay. And that was a mistake, yes. That was a big mistake. But still, I don't see, like, anything, any way to enter it. Except maybe... Maybe... let's try it, but a little bit later, and don't forget to your suit. I wonder if we can track that thing. No, we can't. At least not from here. Okay, let's try to land near the beacon. And try to explore the fossil. Okay, I completely forgot how to do this. And actually, we've never been on that side. I think it's worth it to try. Passage leads to breathable air. Refuel a supply tank there. We cannot tell how far deep this tunnels may be. But do not linger, as the area is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Tank supply and return quickly. Yes, nothing else here. let's get out as soon as we can. And then let's do this. Go here. Drop the scout. Nice. Yes, amazing. The scout is still there. Yes. We could actually do it from here, from the lookout, but okay. That will work, I guess. Let's get there and turn on the lights. Eye Shrine. We definitely should look at this at some point. But for now, Stepping Stone District. That's our goal. Where is it? I'm getting too slow. Okay, I see it. Let's try to actually turn down everything else except the stepping stone. Yes. This will make it possible for us to see where we should land. Nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's a bit trickier than I thought. Uh, Actually, I see it. Yes. Yes. Yeah, the scout helped greatly, as was suggested. I wonder why I completely ignored this. The children, they are all just here. They died of something. This is unexpected. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold. And do not peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes a little fish. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. Now, there's something interesting there, on top of that. Wow. Anglerfish study. This anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. An update. Milore, while I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. Absolutely. I'm not a huge fan of biology, but that's another thing. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey, a lure. Yes, but I don't understand how it goes. You have to feed it the light, right? They said. It's actually quite nearby. Good, good. We have... Yes, it's the Equators building. Yes. Let's get to the ship and try to understand what we have found. Next time we are going to the Eye Shrine. But actually, let's try Dark Bramble once more. I'm not sure how should I use this information that the anglerfish is blind. But let's see if we can do anything about it. Let's see if there is actually any... I don't see anything useful on the outside. These lights are the anglerfish. Let's try. Okay, what is the red light actually? Once again. Okay. Not how it goes, right? Okay. White light is anglerfish. We are not interested in it. But we are interested in red lights. So we need to avoid the anglerfish. And follow the red light. Okay, we are even. I don't think it helps us in any way that we know that they are blind. Let's try high energy lab first, and then whatever else. No, no, no! Okay. I could have forgotten that. But no. I hope that does not mean that it's an unlucky stream or anything. That I didn't forget to take my... Okay. Gotta go fast. Like extremely lucky. Okay, now we need to follow the cable. And this is the difficult thing, right? Okay, but maybe we can do it if we wait enough time. I hope that's not a problem, that we wait enough time. I mean, it certainly feels like the right solution, but... It may not actually not be the right solution, but let's see if it is or if it's not. Basically, we need this cacti to be covered. Or do it like this. Of course, we now reduced the time for us to... Okay. No way. Let's go there. No way. Probably there. Yes, that was exactly the right solution, I guess. This game loves this these kind of puzzles. I want to look at this. No need. Yes, there is a need. I mean, that's the other way around, so let's just get there as fast as possible. No way! I hope I get there. Yes. Okay. Something interesting. I've never seen actually this kind of warp cores. I need to understand waterfalls and how they work. But let's first try this. Aha! Now I understand. It's these teleportation pads that we've seen. It somehow enables them, but I don't know how it works. So let's try to explore a bit more. We have this scroll line here, and we also have here something. Okay. I don't see anything here on the outside, at least. Let's read. Records show Namai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the Whitehall station. Rami and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try is to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup at Whitehall Station. It's possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. This scroll we read. Let's see the new one. We should have some time. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times. But Pi is unconvinced. It's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Rami. Yaru requests that we let him know before we reroute the energy to the experiment. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rami and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. I wonder if it means that we have to turn off all the lights in the city before conducting this. We need a black hole. Here we have a white hole kind of stuff, right? Yes, let's try. Yes. What does it mean? I don't yet know. Let's get upstairs. Now this scroll. Now that no, that's. I mean, how they died? They just seemed to be like doing things and then died. We see like skeletons of them. Let's read. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. 22 minutes. That reminds me of something. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Hello! Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases in an exponential rate. So, hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Rami and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology, able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to feed this proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. Why 22 minutes? The energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas spy. My pun was unintended, Remy. So I believe it's you who is a Seriform. Okay. Let's throw this away and pick that scroll. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. Way to travel quickly. What if we used warp towers, like the one we have on Whitehall Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my imprecise language. Yes, the Sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The giant steep tower, for instance, would resemble a cyclone, and we could model the timber half tower after a geyser mountain. Now that's interesting. Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Now we need to know how to activate them, I guess. And is that all? Oh, it fills with sand. Also, that's the saddest thing. I mean, I can't access the lab now. But okay. We know enough. Yes. Sunless City, 300 meters. It's like amazingly close. I'm surprised that it does not burn me to ashes. Stop to each planet. So it's likely these are. But okay, we are nearing the end of this loop, so probably we will need to okay, that was hard. But okay, no. Let's do what? What can we do? We are nearing the end. We can burn in the sun. But I don't want to do that. So let's leave, I guess. I wonder actually if we have any like reasonable amount of time left to do just anything. I mean, the sun is already in this dying state. Let's get to Dark Bramble once again. Or rather, let's just read. We don't know why 22 minutes, I think. Designs for each of the towers on Ash Twin's equator. Each tower warps to a different planet. Okay, we need to somehow get into this Black Hole Forge. We need to somehow get... There is also a shelter site. On Brittle Hole. Need to try to find it also. there is still something to know of the Sunless City. And on Sunless City, I think the most important thing is that we have missed the top floor, the shrine. Multiple caves on Ember Twin's northern hemisphere. We need to get to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That's the thing. Okay. Let's try to recover. And let's try to get to where? Let's get to Brittle Hollow, actually. That's easier, I think. And we are anyway not going to make it. I mean, look at the sun at its state. No, no way. Okay. I wonder if we see anything actually interesting here. The station. This piece of rock is just a piece of rock. This is something. But here we come. Actually, am I correct that being further away giving us a little bit more time? Seconds though, so probably not too much interesting. Okay, let's get to the Eye Shrine on Ember Twin. And then we somehow need to figure out the Dark Bramble, the Brittle Hollow, and the core of the Giant's Deep. Now the Eye Shrine. I'm like surprised how I managed to pass through those wait, dozens of times and never hitting actually. Okay, let's get to the Eye Shrine. No, 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 no. I won't do that. One floor below. Because there were some recording there. Let's see. I don't know why everyone says the eye is important. They say it brought us to this solar system. But is that good? Dad told me lots of Nomai died when Arquan came here. What if the eye isn't something good? What if the eye wanted that to happen? Wow. Some sane thoughts, finally. Well, not too sane, but interesting. Nothing here. Okay. I don't know if there is anything interesting there. But let's try to get to the shrine. Gravity cannon. Yeah, we've seen the gravity cannon. It's broken. And there is ghost matter here. Like everywhere. But it does not give any light, so there may be not ghost matter here. Actually. There. Below somewhere. So I guess if we went somewhere here, we should be safe, right? But there, it's hazardous. But there, it is not, so we can probably... No way. Okay. I wonder if there is any reason to get to this. Okay, so we have a lot of places to visit, and everywhere there will be difficulties. Let's try Dark Bramble once again. Where is it? It's back there. No, no off the bat. We need to bypass the sun. Like this. And I think somebody told something about feeding anglerfish with light. I wonder if it works. Okay. How is it supposed to help us that they're blind? Maybe we don't... We should have no light and should make... Let's try to experiment a little bit. I'm not sure if it will lead to anything. Maybe I need to learn something more about them. But there's something there. I hope it's not something that I'm not supposed to find yet. I think it's some kind of our own satellites. Yeah, let's try to. Gabra here, checking in on the Deep Space satellite per ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. See, Hornfus? I do work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out there, all among the distant stars and the soft velvety darkness. Bet it's awfully nice for naps too. Alright, the lens. Alright, little satellite, let's see what the trouble is. Ah, everything looks okay, ground control. No dust or scratches on the lens, and no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. Hear that, pal? You're in great shape. Keep up the good work out here. 35 dot something. Just gives this number. What is it? I'm not really sure what does it give, but deep space radio should be something else here, right? It's really far and it's getting closer. Looks scary. Let's actually try to look at that one. Let's get back to our ship. Now, Dark Bramble. Where is it? Not Brittle Hollow, but Dark Bramble. We are also quite loud, actually. Could it be that we're too low? Yeah, I think they hear our engines. I wonder if out of the ship I'm quieter. Let's see if this is a stupid idea or not. Seems like not so stupid. At least for now it works. But of course we are eating like a lot of our that was surprising. It seems like it works, maybe. And there is also this deep space signal. $346 meters. I think that's from the seed, but let's see. No, that's not from the seed. That's something there. These. The radio tower. Something like this. Let's go inside. Actually, we don't really need the spacesuit on this planet. I'm in Timberhearth, our home. There is the forest. Is there anyone there? There's nobody here. Despite my checking on them at least 1,000 times over, the images are still not ready to print over in the radio tower. Well, it's like they say, a watched satellite never transmits data. Haha, that's a little joke for you, journal. No one says that. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabra, our resident expert in leisurely whining away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabra's 3 foolproof steps for dozing off. Light a nice cozy campfire and get comfortable. Gaze deeply into the serene warmth. Let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber. If Gabra knew I'd taken notes, they'd probably think I'd finally cracked. But I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. Let's get in. What is why unidentified once again? If it just has been... No, it's still not identified. Okay. And we are recording. Ahem. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wild Ventures has... Ah, they're printing! Here they come. Stars above, will you look at that? There is Brittle Hollow, and look there! That's Hollow's lantern. And there's Giant's Deep, and the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless, completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images. And in color, no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timberheart look tiny from... Hold on, what is that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabro and ask them to go examine the satellite's lens for defects. What's that? Okay. Dark Bramble, Interloper, Giant's Deep. Hollow with Lantern, Timberhearth, and Hourglass Twins. Can we do anything here? Okay, doesn't matter. Here. But what's the problem? Was twins. Yeah, here is everything fine. And here. I think it's about this thingy. What was the angle? The angle we need. $40. Let's try to look our system from 40. I was hinted that this is the expansion pack. Please, Echoes of the Eye, but I may be mistaken. Something strange in one of the photos. 40. Gravity cannon. More to explore here. I like how it's like separate from everything. I think it's too late for us, actually. When we began, it was 37 something and was growing, so now it's likely far beyond 40. But let's look, just in case. I'm surprised that I actually found the satellite before. But let's see if we can. The numbers. We need the numbers. Yes, is 156. To get to 40, we will need like a lot of time. Let's see how it actually goes. Will it be like minuses, or will it just go upper after 180? And then let's go to the rest of the world. Yeah. I guess it's better to do at the beginning of the loop. Dark brown bullet is... Where is it? Misclick. What? Can eject? That was actually something quite unexpected. I wonder if I'm doing it even the intended way. It feels correct, but I'm not sure if it is. Let's actually observe how they behave when we pass them by. I mean, they're really close. So probably if we don't touch them, especially since we are silent. Yes. They react to sound, I think. And that's the problem. But we can probably distract them. Can we? Let's see if we can. With our scout. If it will or will not distract them. I think it does not make, like, sounds, right? Actually, the satellite. The satellite is the first thing because we're now should be quite close to the 40. We will be at somewhere like 30 something. I think it's actually time for us to end for today. Yes. So let's finalize this satellite thingy. And that will be the end for today. Well, this loop will be the last one for today. But whatever I can manage to do. Oh, it's actually 15, so it's quite early. So I guess we can just... hang around on the orbit. $30. Yes, we do see it. What is it actually? I don't see it from anywhere. And it disappeared. Okay. I think we should observe it from the ship. and maybe try to get there. But it's unlikely we will make it in time. But let's try it next time. And now let's get back to Dark Bramble. Misclick once again. I think that means that I'm getting a little bit tired for today. Time to get. I mean, it's quite late. Well, quite late for me. Let's see if they can, if they react to the scout. If they do, then we probably can even do that on a ship, not on on foot. Yep, we are now lucky, they are quite far. We can probably use it to our advantage. Error. Duplicate signal. Duplicate. Okay. I wonder if this being hit thingy is also counting. I mean, if those anglerfish are able to detect it. Would be nice actually to see them again up close to just try. Okay. I think we should be able to get into this now. Okay. I think that's enough for today, and we will continue on next Thursday. For today, we have learned something. Well, not too much. Basically, we only learned that they wanted to use this loop of 22 minutes for some reason. They needed this, I mean, the Nomai. And also today, we learned that we need to that the anglerfish are blind. It does help to some extent on Dark Bramble, but not much. I mean, they still notice our movement, both on ship and on foot, so not movement, but trust. And this can be the problem. But let's figure that out next time. So basically we have like some secrets left on each planet. So let's try to figure them out next time. And also let's try to find that black thingy covering the sun. What this eclipse is going on. But that will be next time. And for now, thanks everyone who watched. Thanks to everyone who will be watching the recording. And see you hopefully next Thursday.